Hey guys, welcome back. We are still here on Route 118. We now have a Latias with a Megastone in our party, but not forever, probably just for this route. Route 119 is up ahead, and this is the first time we've actually encountered really tall grass, which I think sometimes is like rare Pokemon, you can't ride a bike through it. It's actually kind of cool. There's a lot of that on this route. Well, so far we've just found Electrike, which is a Pokemon that we actually already own, as you can tell by the little Pokeball symbol there. Um, Looks like you can actually find Linoone here. You can find Pelipper, Wingull, and ooh, in the bottom right is an interesting Pokemon that I will not spoil. Let's get out of the tall grass and just keep moving. I guess it's kind of nice that they show you what Pokemon are here, at least the silhouettes, so if you know what you're looking for, um, you can kind of know if it's worth finding them or just using a repel. If you're new though, you have no idea what they are, and it can be cool to see them for the first time, but if you're an experienced trainer who's done a lot of different games, then it's kind of nice. And we got the sleep chance there, that's awesome. Also, it did look like Steven's Pokemon was level 35, so it looks like Slate. Not sure what level he learns then Headbutt, but it's a pretty good psychic attack. So I'm looking forward to learning it sometime in the next 4 or 5 levels. Not too much XP from that, so if we didn't have a Linoone, we could have caught one there. And actually, that was, well, I guess we needed Surf to get here though, so kind of a catch-22. But that was one of my original thoughts, was to, let's use a Repel. Was to perhaps catch a Linoone instead of evolving the one we have, but I figured it gave me something fun to do, and it's kind of cool to keep the same Pokemon with you throughout the journey as much as possible. Repel comes under S for Super Repel, right? This is Medicine. Whoops. Alright, let's reorganize these again by alphabetical order. Super Repel. Alright, so we still have plenty of those left. Might buy some more anyway. Not really too concerned about what that was. Another Mega Hideout, or Super Hideout rather. Guess I have Mega Evolution on the brain. Ooh, and what is or who is this? Probably a who. You're not running away. Take flight, my bird Pokemon! It's cool you can't even tell who it is in the grass. Birdkeeper Chester. I know a Chester. And he's got a Swablu, just like me. Ooh, wonder if he has an Altaria. Probably not. I mean, that Gyarados is pretty strong, and Gyarados is actually stronger than Altaria, but I feel like Altaria is a bit rarer than Gyarados. So I'd be very surprised if he did. Maybe a Pelipper, that'd be my next guess. Luckily, enemy trainers don't seem to know too many TM-based moves. Which actually kind of, I wouldn't really mind if they had like, just one here and there just to kind of spice it up. Because you think being other trainers, they would also buy TMs and find TMs and beat gym leaders with TMs, so. Swellow. Very respectable. Haven't faced one of them in a while. Or ever, I think. I'm not sure if we actually have faced one of these or not. I also might have faced one off camera. Oh good, we got the sleep, which I'm very excited about because otherwise this might have been a very challenging battle. Ooh, okay, do I go for the Secret Power or do I go for Steel Wing? Steel Wing has a chance of the defense boost, which might allow Ava to survive one more attack, but it also has a chance of missing. So it went first, right? So it's guaranteed one turn of sleep. Let's go with Steel Wing. Why not? Because even if I miss, I can always just switch. I missed. Okay. Yeah, let's switch to play it safe. Just because I only have 2 revives left, and I really want to keep Ava alive for a while, because she could use the XP. At this point in the game, being unevolved and not the strongest base form, she's a little bit outmatched in some of these battles. And Swellow used Wing Attack, which would have done a lot of damage to Ava, but not so much to Slate, because he, of course, is Steel type and also has a very high defense stat, as I mentioned many times now. We didn't get stabbed, so wasn't a one-hit knockout, but we might be faster now. Nope, Swellow is just really fast, so even after the speed drop, it is still faster than Metang, even being 3 levels lower. Alright, got some nice XP there. They did take flight. Yeah, at the very least, the gym leaders I hope have, like Like if I was designing this game, I would give the gym leader like any TM they had a choice of, at least up to that point in the game. If you could have found it, they should have it. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and use some of these. Might as well. Because gym leaders should be they're boss fights. They should be challenging. Also, by the way, I did look it up, or I don't know if I looked it up, but it did occur to me that actually I already have the TM, or I could have bought the TM for Facade. I just went with Secret Power instead. So it's really weird that the TM, Facade is a TM in this game, but they removed it from Norman, even though it used to be a signature move, and gave him Retaliate. I guess I thought Retaliate might be better. I would have just given him both, or make Retaliate the one from the TM shop, but let him teach both to his Pokemon if you want to. Regardless, that's why I am not a game designer. Also because I like my current job too much. But alright, so protein increases attack power. So let's give one to Ford. We'll increase our attack. And I think you don't see the bonus until you level up next time, but it is there. And Slate is a physical attacker, so we'll give one to Slate. Dan right now is a physical attacker, but I think in the end he's going to be more of a special attacker. Ava will be more of a physical attacker though, so let's spread the love there. Special defense. Not really sure when to give that to any of my Pokemon because none of them are really like specially defensive. Iron I'll give to Matang, although it might not be that worth it because he already has a high defense. Maybe a special defense boost would have been better. HP up. We already have a very high HP. Let's go to Ava just for fun. And let's Zinc. Carbos is good because it's speed. And a lot of our Pokemon are kind of a middling speed tier. Let's give it to Slate. Alright, I think that's all of our special items we have besides that Zinc, which I'm not too concerned about. Really, I like my Pokemon a little more offensive stats than defensive stats, so maybe I shouldn't have even have used the Iron, but not a big deal. My hobby is Pokemon and me. What? You got something to say about it? Hey, not my cup of tea, but if it's yours, go for it. Yeah, as I told you guys much earlier on in the Let's Play, between Pokemon and me and the Ultra Training or whatever it's called, Super Training, and there's like O powers in this game, and it's just like there's too much stuff to. You already can be super overpowered with Mega Evolutions and everything, so having all that makes it even easier still. I'm an old school guy who likes my old school Pokemon rule set, and playing the game it used to be played. So, like I said, the cool part about video games is you can play them however you want to, and however you have fun with them. More power to you. This is just the way that I like to play them. Alright, Mightyena. Scary Face will lower my speed by quite a bit, but it really shouldn't matter too much because apparently Mightyena is already faster. Could we get another sleep chance? We could. We're getting really lucky with this, so we're making up for our bad luck from before. And there we go. Oh, also, I never mentioned this to you guys, but when I was on the way back... Oh, critical hit. Sweet. Good job, Ava. On the way back from catching Ava, I actually saw a Swablu fly overhead. It was really cool. Over on whatever that route is, west of... was that Fallover Town? I think that's the town it is. One to the north there. So it was a really cool like little Easter egg that... Unfortunately, I didn't catch on camera, but it was still cool to see. Alright, so our team's actually in pretty good shape from that battle, so... Onward we go. Route 123. Let's bring back the map again so I can see where we're going. Alright, so we can head this way a little bit, but I think it'll eventually hit a dead end. And you have to go all the way up to Fort Tree and back down and around. I do like how there's so many different routes in this game. And so many different like loops. Makes it all feel connected. Oh, so probably a fairy type trainer by the looks of it. And here we are at the Berry Master's house. Good times are filled with good aromas. But first, another battle. And it seems like our opponents are starting to get very powerful, so maybe that's one of the reasons I remember really liking this route, is that it's actually a little bit of a challenge. Like, Vileplume is a pretty strong Pokemon. It's not like, you know, the strongest in the world, but for this stage of the game, it's a fully evolved Pokemon. It's got decent stats all around, decent move pool. A very formidable foe. See, we're super effective to it, and that's still all it did. Wow, and Mega Drain is not very effective, and it still did a ton of damage, so... we might have to try putting it to sleep or something. This will do a lot less damage, but if I can put it to sleep, that would be very helpful. Stun Spore, oh no! Alright, well... Let's keep Ava in for a bit, because she can't do much damage. Well, she can do some damage. I wish I had Roost. Roost is a cool flying type move that's basically the flying version of Recover. It also makes your Pokemon landed for until the end of the turn. So if you use it and then your opponent uses like Earthquake, it'll be evenly effective instead of doing nothing. Alright, so Vileplume is asleep, all part of my plan. Hopefully we're not going to be fully paralyzed. Alright, very nice. It'll be really great if Ava defeats this Vileplume 101 because she'll gain a ton of XP from that, which she will not have to share. But yeah, Roost would be a good move for Ava, especially because Altaria is a fairly defensive Pokemon for a flying type, so it would actually make pretty good use of a defensive move like Roost. Oh, I smell the bitter scent of misery. Alright, and thankfully, Natural Cure will get rid of our paralysis. I almost said paralysis again, not gonna lie. But we should still use some berries to heal up Ava's health. And we'll keep her out for a little bit longer. Alright, what's over here? An Ultra Ball? I'm sure I can use that at some point. Oh, what's up here? I don't remember this at all. Another part of the route? Where am I? Am I still in the same Route 23? No, I don't need to repel. Or is this the Berry Master's house? So confused. Maybe this is like his garden back here? Yeah, this area is very different than it used to be. Alright, let's go inside and talk to the Berry Master first. Guess that's his bag of berries and his basket of berries out there. I think his wife actually gives you free berries as well. You may call me the Berry Master. I dream of filling the world with beautiful flowers, so I raise berries and hand them out to everyone. You're deserving of one. I guess he gives you berries. Don't be stingy, take another. And some rare berries, too. Definitely good to come and see him every once in a while for some rare berries. And I like that he endorses the Pretty Petal Flower Shop. The way my husband grows berries, oh, he's the best in the world. He makes me proud, he does. Incidentally, child, do you know a good saying? What was that saying? It was something battle. I wonder what kind of battle it was. Oh, I think she gives you a rare berry if you tell her the right phrase or something. I wonder if it's... Is she looking for the same... same saying as maybe I told the interviewers? Maybe she saw it on the BuzzNav? I think I said hopeful last time, then I said C by accident. Was it capital C or lowercase c? Probably capital. I don't know. Not too worried about it. We have a lot of berries anyway. Oh, a good saying it is. You're quite remarkable. Chest of berries. Probably not the right answer, but that's okay. Our 4 grandchildren should become more accomplished than my husband. My life never runs out of joy. I wonder if her grandchildren are the ones that own the berry shop. Is this one of their kids, maybe? Do you know Gracidia? In the Hoenn Region, people give a bouquet of Gracidia to convey their gratitude. Oh, I thought Gracidia was the gym leader. There's a grass gym leader. Who am I thinking of? Gardenia, I think. It's a very old custom. Alright, well, I guess I'm getting confused then. Alright, so that's cool. So much to see and do. Let's go over this way first, and then we'll go up north and make our way back. Alright, fairy girl. Hey, hey, fairy types are sure enough cute, but they can be strong too. I bet you already knew that, eh? Ooh, Dazzling Gleam. We might actually be able to use that. There's no fairy type gym in Hoenn, eh? Maybe I'll sure enough go ahead and make one before Miss Valerie even gets here. Oh, so she's not going to face us, just give us a TM. And who's Valerie? Is she the one from... I think she's the one from Kalos, who's the first fairy type gym leader in these games. Obviously there's no fairy type gym here because until recently there were not fairy types here. At least as far as people knew. I was thinking maybe that girl would have like a Wigglytuff at this point. Another pair of twins. Let's bring out... Yeah, I think Slate and Ava make a good pair, so we'll keep going with them. I really do like that Bulldoze combination. Please don't cry when your Pokemon lose. Alright, we're going to take out your Pokemon. Are you now? No idea what these two have. Maybe some grass types? Ah, Beautifly and Dustox, okay. Some bug types. So this is the point in the game where like Dustox and Beautifly are okay, but they're probably starting to get outclassed by their Pokemon. So actually I probably should not use, well, I don't know. Let's use this against Beautifly. I'm thinking maybe I should not use... Ooh, actually, you know what? I was going to use Bulldoze to lower their speed, but obviously it wouldn't affect Beautifly. So then I had a new plan. Now I have an even newer plan, which is let's use a super effective move against Dustox, Aerial Ace. And then we'll use Rock Tomb, which is 4 times effective against Beautifly. See if that might even be a one-shot. Bug Buzz, evenly effective because it's good against Psychic and not good against Steel. Did a lot of damage, but thankfully our Citrus Berry will make sure that it's not quite a 2-hit KO. And for some reason, Dustox used a Toxic move, which is not going to affect a Steel type. So it didn't quite one-shot it, but it is not very effective. Also, Aerial Ace is interesting too, because that's another move that I bought the TM for, I'm pretty sure. And yet, I think it used to be... Rock type is still super effective in lower speeds. Let's go with that. It used to be the TM for the 6th gym leader. Oh no, a miss. Luckily, Aerial Ace cannot miss. So I wonder if she'll give us something different instead. Actually, she might give out Roost. That kind of sounds right. That would be cool. I'm just going to use Metal Claw because I'm sure that plus a... Probably should use Secret Power. Alright, Dustox is finally wised up and is now poisoning a Pokemon that can actually be poisoned. 35? Wow, is that because we're on like the East route, or... I don't know, maybe the next gym is a lot stronger than we thought. We might have to actually train up our Pokemon somewhat. Which I'm definitely all in favor of. I actually kind of like grinding in these games. But, I try not to do too much extra off-screen training in these Let's Plays, because otherwise, they very easily become too powerful. Alright, so, you guys heard me talking about Zen Headbutt not too long ago. Interesting. So I think I can probably go ahead and replace Secret Power, because there probably aren't too many Pokemon that resist both Metal Claw and Secret Power. Whereas Bulldoze and Rock Tomb have a lot of super effective type coverage, and they have the bonus of slowing down your opponent, which is really nice for a somewhat slow Pokemon like Metang. So Secret Power has served me well, but, you know, worst case scenario, I can always teach it to him again. Alright, and Zen Headbutt is actually going to be our new main attacking move. We lost. Yes, you did, but that's okay. You guys still have some strong Pokemon, and a lot of time to train them up. And once again, thanks to Natural Cure, we are no longer poisoned. And took no damage, apparently. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Zen Headbutt, I think, is base power 80. And actually, it does not have 100% accuracy. Like I said, Metang and his line run a lot of strong moves. They don't necessarily have the best accuracy ratios. So it's kind of a trade-off of you have this really powerful Pokemon with a really great typing, but he's a little bit slow and his moves are not super accurate. It does have a chance to make the opponent flinch though if you are faster, so it might have good synergy with Bulldoze and Rock Tomb. And Zen Headbutt will actually probably keep at the end of the game because it's a physical psychic attack, which there are not too many of. Alright, so it looks like everything up here is a one-way route, as I remembered. This is as far as you can go until you go all the way up and around. Another secret hideout there. That'd be cool to make your secret hideout by the Berry Master's house. Give you plenty of reason to watch this area. You know, when I'm watching my cute little berries growing up all springy and nice, they're just too cute to resist. Take as many as you'd like. Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you. You should not pick other people's like flowers and berries and all without their permission. Only one berry here. Sharty berry, but it is a rare one. I want to make sure I don't lose these guys. Tanga berry. A lot of these are probably only good for Pokeblocks. Payapa berry, which is papaya, clearly. Koba. What's Koba? Not sure. Boca berry, but I don't think that's a real berry. Wonder if any of these are the ones that like make a super effective move less powerful. Alright, so let's check it out and see what we have. Alright, these are the ones we already have plenty of, obviously. I guess the new ones are at the bottom. So, enhances your cuteness, cleverness, lessens super effective rock type attacks, lessens super effective bug type attacks, psychic, ground, a Shukai I've heard of, And Cubby has poison. Okay, so we do have some cool rare berries here. And I really hope there's more. There are more areas to grow berries in this area. There are, sweet. Okay, so it's not as nice as the original Berry Master's house, where I think he had like 12 of these, or might even be like 24, like 3 rows of 4, and then like 2 little patches, which is really nice because you could just get them all at once. So this takes a little bit more running around, but still looks like there's going to be a lot of soil here, maybe even 24 spots again. And I guess it's nice for watering to have them all in a row like this. So I saw we got some Lum Berries, which are really good. They are basically like all-purpose status berries, so no matter what status effect your Pokemon get, it will cure them. I think it cures, yeah, cures confusion as well. I'm not sure if it cures like attraction. I don't know if there is an attraction berry. There might be, but if so, it's fairly newer. So that's what Lum does. And it says any status condition, so presumably it does mean any. This is one of those pinch berries I was talking about that is very good in later generations. It doesn't heal very much in this generation. Right, let's go ahead and plant them while we're here, and I'll try to remember to come back. I really don't want to lose like these rare berries, but I'm sure there's probably somewhere to get more of them if you have to. You could always do the food court or the Inver Battle Shop for different types of berries, which I like because that means you can go to Mauville, and if you're really good and understand the rules like I didn't at first, at least as far as how you gain prizes, can be a nice way to get some of those really strong berries earlier in the game. Even the citrus berries we've had have been very useful after we got them from Inver. But if you don't get them then, you have another much easier chance once you come over here. Alright, so I probably won't come back here on screen just because this takes, a long time, but for the first time I just want to see what berries we have. Aqua Berry, that's also, I believe, a reduced super effective berry type. It looks familiar. Pasho might be like a water type one, not really sure. Walkenberry, I think, is also I've heard a lot of these names, I just can't remember what they all do. Rindo sounds less familiar. I'm also not sure what fruits these are based off of. Yache, that's Ice one, because a lot of dragon types have that. So that one I'm very familiar with. And Chapel is fighting. It's also a very good berry to have on like Tyranitar or Pokemon that are weak to fighting. Alright. Yes, there's the Chapel Berry. And who knows, we might have a shot to use one of these if there's a really tough like gym battle, or if we want to use maybe a water one against Team Aqua. That'd be good to maybe give to like Ford if we're about to face Team Aqua or even our rival again. Use that to survive a super effective water attack. Okay, so that's electric type attacks, that's why it's yellow. This is, yep, that's what I thought, water attacks. And fire attacks, okay. You think like maybe like Sizer, Fretris, or Ferrothorn. Maybe you could use one of those. Alright, so one more patch to go and then we will move on. I promise the rest of the route should be more exciting than this. I know watching me pick berries probably is not the most exciting part of the Let's Play. Yep, like I thought, one more patch. Roselli berries. And despite seeing 3 berries on the animation, you only get 1. So I guess the other 2 may be like a little bit rotten or something. And not usable. The Libri berry, I have no idea what that does. Maybe it's like, whoops, okay, didn't mean to do that, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, super effective steel type attacks. Yeah, very few Pokemon would want to hold that. I was going to guess Dragon. Colbur, is that another fighting one? I think we just saw that, didn't we? Or is Colbur something else? Dark type attack, okay. You do occasionally see that one too. Well, I'm not really sure where. But I do recognize the name. Alright, so what do we have here? Super effective ghost type attack. Yeah, not too many ghost type attacks though. In Gen 7, or actually Gen 8, Haban Parry is super effective dragon type attack, which is also probably not a good investment since very few Pokemon are weak to dragon type moves. Oh, that's interesting. So a Chillenberry Reduces the damage from a normal type attack, just any normal type attack, not even super effective, because obviously there are no super effective normal type attacks. Unless you're in an inverse battle, there is that. Okay, so yeah, this is a cool area, but it's very pretty. But I kind of wish they just kept them all right next to each other, like in his backyard. That was kind of a little more efficient. Oh, and apparently we can't go into the middle here. There's no opening. I guess that's the off-limits area. Alright, well for now let's keep growing these rare berries so I can let them grow a while and come back later. And then off screen I'll probably plant some citrus berries here at some point in case we get low. Maybe if we go like below 100 I'll start planting some more. But for now I'm going to grow some more of these rare berries just in case we end up using them at some point. Alright, confusion. Let's do this. And probably should have made sure not to plant any pinch berries and instead do the super effective berries, but that's okay. There still are not great odds we're going to use very many of these, but we might use one or two at some point. Alright, should be good to go. I think we already planted some up here, right? Yes, we did. Alright. Well, that is the Berry Master's house. Let's try to make it a little further today then. And our Pokemon should still be very healed. We already faced you. Faced you. Faced the guy on the left. Have we been over here? Not sure if we have, but it's just a secret thing, so not too worried about it. Another Lanoon. Let's just run away from Lanoon. We're probably faster. Ah! Or we're probably not faster is what I meant to say, which is why I didn't want to fight, but that's right, if you're not faster, you also have a lower chance of running away. I probably should have just fought it, because now we have no XP, and I gotta use a berry. Not a Tango Berry. That would not do much. But a Citrus Berry will do the trick. Thanks to that Arune dude, I've been awakened to the adventure that is building a secret base. He said he'd be waiting for me in the Secret Base Guild in Fort Tree City. Oh, is that new? I don't remember if that was in the original game or not. We'll have to meet him up there one day. Oh, he's probably just gonna tell me that I can't use bikes in here, right? It's no good. When I ride a bike in the tall grass, nobody can see my coolness. Oh, so I can ride bikes in the tall grass. I think in the olden days, in the original Gen 3 games, you actually could not do that. Another Lanoon. So one reason that this route is pretty cool is because it's always raining here. Which is cool because it's an in-battle effect. It just makes the battles a little more interesting. On the downside, we don't have any water-type Pokemon or even water-type attacks for our main team. If Dan was evolved, I would teach him Surf, but he's not, so I won't. Let's see what other wild Pokemon there are here on my little Pokenav thing. Oh, critical hit. Very nice. I love it when you get a critical hit that actually matters. Okay, we can find all kinds of Pokemon here. Looks like a Gloom, Oddish. Not sure what the one on the left is, honestly. Oh, I see. I thought it was smaller, but that's just part of the shadow. I might know what it is. Tentacool, Pelipper, Wingull, and then in the water. Oh, okay. In the water we can find those three. Okay, kind of the same standard Pokemon. So Oddish, Gloom, Lanoon, and one more Pokemon that I won't spoil. Let's go ahead and use a Repel, though. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a little bit tired of facing wild Pokemon and having to heal up after them. Nope. And we have a Bug Catcher. So this should be easy for Ava, being a flying type. Hopefully I don't regret saying that. Bug Catcher Greg, and he has a Beautifly, okay. Was hoping it might be something a little bit more interesting, but I'm not sure what other bug types there are in this generation. Generation 2 is like Heracross and Scizor, and um, Generation 4 has like Yanmega. So most gens have some like decent. Oh, Vespiquen, I guess, is in this one. But we probably won't face a Vespiquen for a while. And Combee, its unevolved form. They're both Gen 3, I'm pretty sure. Alright, good job, Ava. He's not bad for a bug catcher, but still not the strongest trainer class. Let's just get off the bike, because I can't really seem to move very precisely on it. Max Repel, that would be very helpful. Alright, let's do maybe one more battle, and then I'll end the episode. Maybe I'll do one more, take a break for dinner and some stuff, and then come back. Another bug catcher, sweet. A mimic circle was formed by people who like to mimic. The battle starts the instant we meet. So are they all gonna use like mirror move or mimic or something? And Dustox. Not too exciting because we just faced a Beautifly and a Dustox earlier in the episode. This is a pretty good place to train bug Pokemon though, because you know they're weak to fire type attacks, except being in a rainy area, fire will not do as much damage. So it's actually pretty smart. Alright, very nice. So it seems like most of the trainers here, their Pokemon are not like super high level. I guess those twins were just because they were kind of on the future route, quote unquote, even if they're not in the future area of the future route. Alright. Once again, we didn't lose too much health, but might as well. And nope, that was a Pokemon. Not a person. Is that a person? You finally caught me, or were you trying to avoid me? Nope. I do want to face all the trainers to get some XP. And good, another bug catcher. Volbeat, that's right, they do have Volbeat and Illumise. Forgot about those two. And those might be basically it for this gen. Honestly, Volbeat and Illumise are probably not even as strong as Dustox and Beautifly. Probably about the same in total stats, but I think their stats are not, they're a little more evenly distributed, whereas Beautifly and Dustox might have better special attack and speed. Just to save some power points. And I would bet you a lot of Poké-Dollars that Illumise will be next. Yep. Good bet. Alright, so Ava's level 33. I'll probably switch her out for some other team members. And once again, not quite a one-shot, but just to save some power points. Oh, Moonlight. Oh, I should have played it safe and used Aerial Ace, because Moonlight actually didn't heal that much because it's raining, right? But this probably still won't be enough to defeat it. Oh, critical hit! Ava really knows how to get those critical hits when they really matter. So Moonlight heals 50% normally. I think it does 66% or 2/3 when it's harsh sunlight, and only 1/3 when it's raining or sandstorm or snow. It might also, I think it also used to be based on the time of day you use it, but I'm not as sure about that. Alright guys, well, I think this is probably a good place to end things for now. When we come back, we will continue through Route 119, and if I remember, there's actually some cool stuff coming up at the northern part of this route, so I'm very excited about it. A lot more interesting trainers to face, a lot more to see and do, and maybe something else that I don't want to spoil as well. So, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more Alpha Sapphire.